Good morning. I'm greeting you this morning with a public service announcement, and the reason I'm starting with this particular review is because I feel it's rather appropriate to what we're going to be talking about today. So if you're not seeing my face and you're only seeing this area of my body, there's a reason for that. And that's why I'm saying eyes up live streamers, okay? So now we're going to raise your eyes to my level. I'm going to adjust my camera. Hello, everyone. Now you can actually see my face. Here's what I'd like to give you today as a public service announcement to all live streamers. For all individuals who are using your webcams or your mobile device cameras to live stream yourself. You're trying to share a story. You're trying to tell someone about an event or your life. Perhaps you've just encountered Messenger Day, or perhaps you've also encountered Snapchat, and you are starting to share videos of yourself or pictures and things like that, where you're sharing your opinions and ideas and such with the world around you, typically your friends, but pretty much anyone. I'd like to remind you that eyes up is a best practice for when you are trying to go live, and here's why. Women. We all know how it feels when you are speaking to an individual and for some reason their eyes aren't quite meeting yours. They're deciding to kind of land a little bit lower on your body. And we are trying mentally and sometimes verbally to tell them, hey, up here, here's where I'm at, okay? Let's have a conversation. So there's that scenario. But also, perhaps you've been at a conference where for some reason the name badge they give you is not able to be up here around your face, obviously, or even on your chest, but it's lower down your body. Think lanyard or something like that. So in that instance, you are speaking to an individual, typically a stranger, who's trying to discern your name without actually asking you, and you get to have their eyes kind of land up here, but then they're going to start kind of wandering down your body again, leading to some discomfort until, oh, they finally land on your name, and now we're back up here. So my PSA for live streamers. You do not need to talk to your own eyeballs on the screen, all right? Now, attempting to watch yourself, it's a natural state of affairs for human beings. We want to see what we're looking like while we're actually broadcasting. However, that is not where your friends live, okay? When you are on a live stream, on a live video, or you're recording a video to be shared on your Messenger Day, Instagram story, Snapchat story, anything like that, when you're recording that day, I need you to imagine that all the friends in your universe, all the people out there that you would really love to get the communication you're trying to send out, they all live right there in that little tiny microcosm of a camera that is the thing that you are speaking into and talking to. That is where your eyeballs should be. Now, I understand there are some applications where they give you a certain amount of time and you might need to be watching a little dial evolve around and let you know, oh my gosh, I've only got 2 more seconds left. Okay, so as you're getting rolling and getting comfortable with that time scenario, that might allow you to kind of flick your glance down and then come back up to camera. But that's exactly what you should be doing. And by the way, we all are able to kind of discern and know this is typically how long it takes for that timer to run out, so I can kind of pace myself and I know right about when I'm getting there, okay? Additionally, there are some apps out there too that have comments that happen. For instance, I'm using BeLive.tv. I'm doing this on Facebook Live. Since I'm using BeLive, if you guys have any comments, my eyes might flick over here and try to look at the comments, but I'm always bringing it back to the camera. If you're doing Facebook Live natively, you're again going to be talking to your camera, but the comments are happening a little below. Again, flick your eyes down, but make it obvious like I'm going to look at the comments now and respond to those, and we're back up here, okay? What I'd really love you guys to succeed at with your live streams is to keep your eyes not down here, but eyes up here, okay? That is where the world lives. That is where the world is, that they are trying to communicate with you. And I'm going to actually, I just looked down at a comment. I'm going to show you what my friend Mia Voss said. Hi, sister, great eye contact, right? That's what we're talking about. When I catch you on a live stream and I see your eyes kind of drifting down there and you're looking at the screen, guess what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that person I'm talking to where they're talking to my chest instead of to me, all right? Now, I don't think it's anything as lewd and suggestive as that, but That's what I go to. So I don't want to get that feeling when I'm watching your live streams, okay? I would like to feel like we are in a conversation, we are relating, and we're doing it. And good morning, Kim, to you as well. I'm saying hello to Kim, because right now I'm imagining Kim and Mia living in that little camera that I am talking into. Hi guys, you're in there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. All right, so that's what we're talking about today. So if you guys have any answers, suggestions for how people can keep their eyeballs on this little tiny circle connecting us with the rest of the world in these video apps, bring it forth. I will put your comments up. I've actually seen people where they will put a little dot or a little eyeball or even a little smiley face right up next to their camera. So again, I mean, I can look directly at it or I can look a little bit to the side, but I'm pretty much still keeping eye contact. There are a few different ways you can give yourself to remind yourself to look at that camera and not at yourself. We've got peripheral vision mostly. Now again, some of us might have some eye impairment and things like that, and that can definitely affect how well we're able to keep our focus on the camera. But for the most part, most of us can see the camera, know where it is on our device. And by the way, when you are bringing someone in to do a live stream with you, it's usually best practice, particularly since we all have different phones, say, okay, my camera's right here. That way they know to be looking at the camera and not at the screen. Because when you guys look at the screen, watch. When I look at the screen, not really looking at you, I'm looking at myself. All right. And Ann Wynn is here too. Looking great. Thank you. Very good tips. Reminder to not look downward. I love what you guys are sharing on live streaming, and I would really like to feel like you're talking to me, but when you're talking down to your screen, I'm losing that connection, okay? And I'm gonna put up Mia's thing. Also, a lot of people who don't remember where the camera is on their phone, they're looking just slightly off to the side. Guys, this is your camera, okay? This is your phone typically. This is the thing that accompanies you into the bathroom most of the time. You can't tell me you don't know where that camera is. And if you don't know, you need to figure it out pretty quick. Again, this comes back to maybe adding a sticker so that you can go ahead and actually put that on there and say, okay, my little camera, I just want to remind myself where you are and what's going on with that. So again, I'm looking down to the comments, getting those organized. But you guys with me? Are you with me? I want to connect with your live stream. And the best way I can do that is if I feel like you're talking to me. Okay? So when you're on your live stream, I want you to imagine that Rachel and maybe whoever else your favorite person is in your camera and just going, oh my God, I'm so excited that you're showing me something today. My eyeballs are right inside that camera. I just want you to imagine I'm a little tiny person living inside that camera and that you need to talk to me, okay? That's where I live. I don't live down here on your screen, and I certainly don't want to be looking at your chest because that's what I feel like when you're doing that. And again, I want to bring up Jeremy Cash is watching too. And Jeremy, I just referred to that earlier. It can be difficult. Some people do have some impairment visually and they're not able to actually discern where they're looking. So there's obviously some forgiveness there, obviously. And not even that it's a forgiving thing. I mean, it's just something the way it is. That's the context we're dealing with. So there's always context. But I would love it. I mean, for those of you who I know probably can tell where stuff is and stuff, just keep those eyes front, okay? And I love that Jeremy, he's very upfront about it too. And he'll tell you actually in his live stream saying, hey, I'm not looking maybe directly at the camera. It's because I've got this thing going on. And that's just really nice of him to do. So it's great. Everybody's got their different stuff. Kim's putting up there too. Visualize that the sticker next to your camera lens, I'm reading her comment, is actually your friend you are talking with. Put their face on it. That's a great idea, Kim. I love that idea. Whatever works for you, okay? And again, I realize there's not a ton of real estate on a mobile device, okay? You might have to get actually a sticker and then cut it down and maybe make a really tiny little smiley face or something that will help bring that eyeball of yours to that screen. Oh, I've got a great one too. So Jeff Higgins is saying, these are great comments, guys. It's also good to make sure your second or third device, some of us have those, for comments or engagements is set up in eyeline. Exactly. So guys, I actually have some notes for myself for this show that are right above my camera. And actually they're a little too high, so I'm gonna move them down. They're right above there so I can read them if I need to go back to them and I'm still pretty much looking right at you. It's hard because any deviation off can really be like, whoop, we lost Rachel. Whoop, we lost Jeff. Whoop, we lost Mia and all that stuff. So what's my advice for live streaming horizontally? The camera is no longer in the center. Nicole, that's a great question. You got to still look at the camera. This really comes down to the training that you need to do as a live streamer. Now, Please don't mistake me to say that I think all of this should be highly produced or that you need to like go to broadcasting school. You don't necessarily need to do that, obviously. I mean, who's got the money for that anyway, right? But what you do need to do is still set yourself a reminder. If you've got a sticker or something on your device, so I'm going to hold up my Samsung Note 4. So my Note 4, my camera is right there, okay? But if I'm flipping that, obviously, I just need to make sure my eyes are following the camera. I took a selfie with some people last night. I did it in landscape mode. And right before I snapped it, I said, oh, by the way, my camera's right there. It had moved, right? Because I twisted it. So you still have to be mindful of that camera. It might feel awkward, but just remember the camera will move with your device. It's obviously great when it's like front and center and right in the middle, but that's not always going to be the case. We have to be flexible with what we're doing. And if it helps to put a little sticker around your camera, do that. Again, go get a little pack of red stickers at Office Depot or Dollar Store. Just cut out, the middle of a round one and maybe cut a little thinner border so it's really thin. But man, that's going to bring your eyeball right there. And it doesn't have to be red. Make it your favorite color, right? And I love what Kim's suggestion was. If it helps to have a friend's face in there, I mean, gosh, you can make a really tiny face and just stick it on there. Naturally, people might be asking you, why is your friend's face stuck on your camera or your laptop? Well, then you can explain to them, well, because I'm a world-class live streamer and I need to remember to where to look so that I can have people make eye contact, okay? So guys, I started out this video with the camera on my chest, all right? A little bit daring, I know, but I wanted to make a point because I figure if people are starting to land on this video in their feed, and the first thing they see, and they might hear it, but they probably are going to see it, they're going to see someone's chest with someone gesturing and be like, what is this? Why is this chick showing me her chest? Because I want you guys to remember that when you are not looking into the camera directly, and if you have the ability to really sightline your camera and you know where it is and you're not hampered by anything, you can do that. If you can do that, you need to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like you're looking down here and you're looking at my chest, which is not necessarily welcome unless you're my husband, okay? And if he can watch this, he can comment on that too. So hopefully this was helpful. Ton of great tips. They're all in the comments below, which is great. So thank you guys for offering those. These are really good best practices for live streaming. Connect with your audience. Imagine they're living, all of your friends are living in that little camera and you're making eye contact with them. And if you look away, they disengage. All right. I hope this was helpful. Share and share alike if you find this amusing and whatnot. But hey, my whole goal is that I would love to come across each of your live streams and see the best of you and be able to see your eyeballs and all that stuff. So again, awesome insights. And I'm so glad Jeremy was here too because he really added some good ones as well. Let's love our live streams, all right? And let's keep our eyes up. With that, I'm signing off, heading back to my day. Have a great one.